need electric.
I'm an electric.
I'm wondering why a guy like you got in the van. We need to know who we're working with.
My mom's sick. I need money.
Okay. See what you can do.
How good is that electric?
He's strong. He doesn't know how strong yet.
Light it.
I need time to work him.
With so many stories being brought to the screen involving either good or evil superheroes and the powers they possess, it was inevitable that filmmakers would look for alternative tales within the genre. In Code 8, the focus is on people with extraordinary powers, but instead of heroes and villains, we get to view them in a very relevant and timely way. Lincoln City, the setting for the movie, was built on the sweat and effort of people with powers. Once fully up and running, the authorities instigated a backlash against the very people at the core of the city. They were marginalised to the point of being unable to get decent jobs, no hope of careers, and have become the people to avoid by normal society. Connor is one such individual. Working on construction sites as a day labourer and not getting close to a permanent job leads him into the world of crime in order to pay the bills and to try and find some extra cash to help his sick mother. As he embarks on a couple of low-level illegal jobs, his talents harnessing electricity take him deeper into more lucrative work, which in turn becomes more dangerous. There is such a clever opening sequence to the film. Instead of using the first 10 to 15 minutes giving us background to the world, we get everything we need to know in terms of world building during the opening credits. Through news footage, the history of Lincoln City is explained. This works in terms of an exposition dump, and it also frees up time for character development and building a strong story. Connor, as a character, is a representation of the world we are entering. He has the abilities based on electricity, but doesn't realise the full potential of what he can do. His mother made sure that he didn't rely on him growing up, and instead instilled a sense of right and wrong. This decision by the filmmakers provide a way for the audience to see him developing while his eyes are open to the world around him. Again, a smart use of time and story. The way the powered people are represented obviously draws parallels with the way that immigrants have been treated in first world modern society today. They are seen as beneath regular people and as such are treated poorly by the authorities and the so-called normal people. They are shown to be exploited in the way they are left without hope of steady jobs, and the only value they appear to have is in what is flowing in their veins. Part of the story focuses on psych, a chemical extracted from the spine of the powered, which becomes a drug that users can't get enough of. Their only use is in what they provide and not who they are. Why the film works is relatively straightforward to explain. It has a good cast of well-known actors, all of who know how to command the screen and impose their acting styles onto characters that may read as being one-dimensional on the page. The script is tight, with little in the way of extraneous side plot to distract. It also makes use of its sci-fi basis in order to tell a tale that's essentially a crime drama. Code 8 is now streaming on Netflix.
How do you want to live in this life?
Let's go.
Hide our powers?
Everybody on the ground!
If you see something that you want, take it.
I've been tracking this one electric across multiple crimes.
Guardians are online.
Execute.
You know, you got mixed up with some bad people.
Cross that line, there's no coming back.
If I lose her, I got nothing left.
We got another job coming up. You have one shot.
What's the plan if the kid misses?
I won't.